right, welcome home, everyone. Welcome home. We are talking about affordable housing while living here in America. And what is our theme song? Living in America. And we want to sing it as happy as James Brown once did, but some of us can't because we are streaming through the roof that this rent is too doggone high. So what I did is I created a community trying to prevent and reduce homelessness one person at a time. And as I always say, it starts right here with us, guys, right here. So as I give you this information, I ask that you pass it along to your homeless communities, your families and friends who are looking for affordable housing. All right, that's all I ask you to do, and press the like button. Hopefully it'll help it spread. Today I just want to say, even though we're talking about Section 8 today, we talk about other things on this channel. We talk about states that pay you to relocate there. We talk about low-income housing developments. We talk to the middle class American, all of that. But today is particularly the new updates that comes out weekly and what's new out there for the Section 8 waiting list. So sometimes it's public housing, sometimes it's project-based housing, sometimes it's those prized housing choice vouchers that we like, and those housing choice vouchers, we want them. Why? Because they're portable, meaning that after you have them, you can move to another city or another state or another county or another state after you have it a year. But there is so many talks out here about if there will be Section 8, if there will not be Section 8, if Section 8 will be under another program, will it be called something different, will we have timelines for Section 8, all of that. And things are always changing rapidly. But I just want to say, guys, as long as they have these vouchers available, go ahead and put yourselves on the list, because you just never know. So if they decide to keep funding it and all of that, you will have yourself already on the list. And I know, guys, that these lists are long, all right? And at one time, it was if you could go to maybe a smaller town or a rural community, something like that, maybe the list wouldn't be as long. But as we have become movers and we're moving around to try to find our way and navigate housing, some of those places are long as well, all right? But it doesn't necessarily always mean that. Okay, it doesn't always mean that. Sometimes when you are homeless, sometimes when you are disabled, when you are a veteran, things like that, sometimes it moves you on top of the list. And yes, there are a lot of people that are looking more and more than ever, but I just want you to be encouraged, okay? I don't want you to feel defeated, okay? Because when it is your turn, it is your turn, all right? It is enough housing out here, enough housing if we be patient enough for all of us. So like I said, we're talking about Section 8 today, but there are other things that I talk about on this channel. So like I said, place yourselves on this list. Sometimes we are thinking also doom and gloom, but America has enough homeless people, and a new category of homeless people like never before. People that we have never considered to be homeless, people that have supposedly good jobs and all of that, okay? So what I am trying to say is that even though sometimes we think things are not going to be funded, and things are against us, or the world is against us, or politics is against us, or society and systems and government and all of that, that is not always necessarily true. They are trying to navigate as well. They are trying to figure things out also. They know that if they defund these or if they stop these programs, they're going to have a lot of people on the streets. Not saying that that won't happen. It has been funded, Section 8, continually for this fiscal year through September the 30th, 2025. It's a possibility it's going to be funded again. It's a possibility, it's just that it will have some housing cuts. Now, let me tell you, there have been housing cuts even been before this, all right? And people still are on these lists and they still get their vouchers, all right? So I just want to bring you a little bit of encouragement, especially for those of you who just feel like that you're just not being seen, you're not being heard, you're not getting anywhere, all right? So I am pretty good on my videos when I talk about herbalism, when I talk about encouragement to give affirmations, but I have never given affirmations for the Section 8 videos. All right, so I just want to give you 3 affirmations today just to calm your emotions, calm your nerves, calm your heart, open up your heart. Just breathe. Okay, I want you to say, I am safe and supported even when housing feels unstable. All right, I am safe and supported even when housing feels unstable. My name is already in the room where the doors will open. My name is already in the room where the doors will open. I will not let this system steal my softness or my peace or my joy. All right? I will not let this system steal my softness or my peace or my joy. All right. So 9 times out of 10, probably, well, I really can't say that, but I want you to be hopeful. They probably will be putting time limits in place, all right? They are still trying to figure it out as well. Like I said, it will put so many people on the street. I don't think America really is prepared for all that and wants that, okay? So as I told you before, we'll talk about project-based housing, public housing, and housing choice vouchers. What I want you to do is do your due diligence before placing yourselves on any open waiting list. We know public housing today in some cities is not our grandparents' public housing. They have torn things down, they have rebuilt things, and it was also once upon a time where they had planned to just make things better, to keep rebuilding and upgrading public housing. So like I said, when budget gets cut, usually that goes too, but there's developers, there's people in the works that are working on things, guys, all right? So don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. So do your due diligence, all right, before placing yourselves on any open waiting list, all right? So let's get to it. Let's talk about what's opening this coming up. So June 11th, I have talked in previous videos about Charleston, South Carolina. They have a housing choice voucher waiting list coming open. It will only be open for 1 hour, guys. 1 hour, so you have yourselves with Charleston, South Carolina Housing Authority online website open, ready to go with your fingers ready to type in, okay? Also coming open on June the 24th at 9 a.m. Eastern, we have Akola Housing Authority in Akola, Florida, all right? It's a Section 8 housing choice voucher waiting list, all right? Opens on June 24th, guys. And it will remain open till July the 8th, 2025. Let me tell you exactly where to go. So as you are getting discouraged out here, more and more housing choice voucher open waiting lists are opening. So I don't know, all right? But I'm here to let you know what's opening. Go over to Ocala housing.housingmanager.com. That's OCALA housing.housingmanager.com. All right. Moving on to Burbank Housing Commission. That's in Burbank, California. They have a lottery opening on July the 7th, 2025. So you guys have a little bit of time, plenty of time to mark your calendars, all right? So beginning July 7, 2025 at 9 a.m., the portal will close on July the 21st, 2025 at 4 p.m. It's only 1 application per household is allowed, and late or duplicate submissions will be disqualified, guys. So go over to Burbank Housing Commission. That is BurbankHousingCorp.org. That is Burbank Housing, CORP.org. All right, so that is the 3 states for this week, opening and closing right away. All right, opening, closing right away. Please remember, do your heart meditations and your affirmations, guys. All right, be encouraged. All right, be encouraged and come back here. Tell your homeless communities about this, your families and friends who need it the most. Subscribe, like the video, leave me what states you are looking for to find that you're willing to move to, someone else is willing to move to, your family, friends, where they're living at, so I can start checking into those states. Leave it in the comments what states you are looking for. All right, Sunday and Mondays right here, affordable housing. There's other stuff on this channel as well, so feel free to look around. We learn together. I'm an herbalism student, so we can get our health together as well. And I also do All Love and Life, where I just encourage and motivate you. All right, so be well and stay safe out there.